underlying all this, the fires, gangs, budget cuts, drugs, violence, dysfunction, was unemployment. Like every other immigrant group before them, the Puerto Rican and black migrants, and migrants because they were American citizens, not immigrants, who'd shown up to New York City after World War II and in the 50s and 60s, had all come to work very specifically. Cotton picking automation in the South meant fewer sharecropping and farm jobs, as did land reforms in Puerto Rico. So people went to the factories of the North, which ran ads in local papers, set up government programs to bring in new labor. Now, New York was no immigrant utopia. It never has been. There were cultural differences, hardship, racism, all manner of complications. But none of this was new in New York City history. And everyone from political leaders to business owners to the newcomers themselves were pretty optimistic about this next stage of New York migration, which meant migration to take on blue-collar jobs, these stepping stones to the middle class. But then, like a match snubbed in the dark, starting in the late 1950s and early 60s, the jobs disappeared. Factories were pushed out by urban renewal projects and rezoning and ambitious plans to build government-subsidized office space. Just a couple of pegs in the supply chain going missing was enough to upend entire industries. People talk about industrial job loss in Rust Belt cities like Detroit. Well, in New York, from 1968 to 1977, 600,000 industrial jobs disappear from New York City. That's New York losing as many industrial jobs in 10 years as the entire city of Detroit held at its peak. It took Detroit nearly 3 decades to lose half of its industrial jobs. It took New York 1 decade. Youth unemployment rates hit 80%. 1,000 teenagers camped outside of the South Bronx Neighborhood Youth Corps Center one night, like suburban kids camped out for concert tickets. Only in the Bronx, it was 1,000 kids hoping for one of just 50 summer jobs being offered the next morning. In a now familiar pattern that has hit white working class communities in the globalization era, all manner of dysfunction followed this joblessness. Drugs, alcohol, crime, rates of children born to single mothers, all skyrocket. Life expectancies fall. Rates of low birth weight, infant mortality, and malnutrition reached third world levels. To one local doctor from the South Bronx who's quoted in the New York Times, the borough was a, quote, necropolis, a city of death.